Greetings, humans, greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and today, we've got a very interesting project from Narwal, and Ya Boi Zach. That's right, Richard C Meyer. So if you want to see what it's all about, you know what you gotta do. You gotta stick around. Bear's Comic Picks. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Bear, thanks you for watching. You know what, if you haven't already subscribed, hey, maybe check out Bear's channel. He'd appreciate that very much, and, you know what, if you like the content, hey, make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Alright, well, enough of this jibber-jabber. We've actually got another campaign up here. Gonna be checking it out. Actually just came out the other day, and, holy cow, look what it's doing already. We've got... Gosh, I don't know. Is it just one day in? I think it's just one day in. We've already got $44,000. Holy cow. Good job. Good job, Ya Boi Zach. Good job, Narwhal, as well. There's some interesting stuff here. We're actually going to be kind of taking a little bit of a deep dive into it. Oh, shoot. Where are my manners here? We're talking about Book 1, $4.99, the graphic novel. That's actually not how much it costs, but it's actually the name of the book, $4.99, or $4.99 if I am pronouncing it wrong or something like that. $4.99, yes indeed. Book 1, graphic novel. We'll go ahead and kind of get on into it here. It says, Cold War era paranoia meets 1980s slasher flicks. Kids versus their war hero parents. To the death! Bear enjoys that. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. That's, I don't know, kind of a very vague description there. I can kind of see a slasher fic, I suppose, but kind of, I guess, more kind of like a paranormal thriller, I suppose. Let's go ahead and just kind of get into it and see what it's all about. All right, let's see. Let's get a little bit closer. There we are. All right, it says, sometimes I just feel like doing 499 push-ups and calling it a day. You know, that's a normal day for Bear, actually. Yes, it is. 499 push-ups and calling it a day. 499 Book 1 is a 72-page color graphic novel that takes place in an alternate history where the U.S. fought a ground war with Russia in Europe during the 1980s and 1990s. After, quote, victory was achieved, millions of traumatized veterans returned home and remade the United States in their image. Military service is mandatory upon high school graduation. Marriage and procreation are highly encouraged by the state to make up for the massive amounts of deaths in the war with Russia. Are the three victorious veterans who run the town being targeted for the things that they did during the war, or how they act during peace, quote-unquote peace? Yes, yes. All right, so, it looks like we've got first off, it's kind of a alternative history. You know, where it says here, the U.S. fought a ground war with Russia. I think they mean the Soviet Union. I believe that would be the Soviet Union back then. I don't know. It's an alternative history. It could be Russia. Who knows? And, looks like, they fought that war and, came back home and, you know, some interesting stuff there. Again, it's a little bit kind of nebulous there of kind of what they're talking about, but we've got three vicious. Bear's tongue is tied here. Three vicious veterans, and they're running a town, and you know what? They could be targeted for the things they did the war or during the peace as well. So there they are. I suppose the three veterans there of 499. And kind of a neat little cover here. Narwhal always does kind of some very interesting artwork here. You know, it's, could be a little divisive amongst some people. Some people like it, some people don't. Bear actually kind of likes it. It's very kind of fluid and everything. But you know what? Let's go on. Let's continue here. It says, Vice and Nikki are best friends. High school seniors, almost ready to ship out when the first disruption happens. Sometimes I just feel like doing 499 is spray painted on the scoreboard of the football field. This single act of rebellion pushes the older generation into a rage. Bear knows about rages. Yes. A hunt for the dissident in the community is launched, and the kids are left the kids are left scrambling who or what embodies this chaotic element introduced to the town. Is it one of them? More than one? Question mark, question mark, question mark. It's okay. Alright, so, it looks like we've got, these are characters here. Vice and Nikki. Looks like we've got Vice and Nikki, and, Vice is looking through a telescope, across the way there, and I suppose he sees a red lamp on the house across the way there, and, I don't know, I guess some sort of spy stuff is going on. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I'm sure if we get into the book, we'll find out. Alright, and it continues. It says here, 499, Book 1, mixes Cold War era paranoia with the slasher movie aesthetics of the 1980s. Traditional conflict between adolescents and adults is amplified by the decades of trauma the older generation experienced. The parents are terrified that their children are too weak to defend the nation, and the kids are terrified of the extreme expectations that their war hero parents put upon them. And something's going to break. Yes, indeed, something will break. Yes, indeed. All right, and another little picture here looks like, I don't know, kind of a house party or a jazz party of some kind. There's evil jazz parties. They're talking, and they've got plans to take out 3 war heroes. It's a neat, interesting concept, I suppose, and let's continue. There's another character, Harper. A character named Harper, I believe it's a female. Not sure. I believe it's a female. We should never judge these days. It's a very bad thing to try to figure that out. But I believe it's a female. That's interesting there. Book 499, Book 1, is written and drawn by Narwal, based on a concept by Richard Meyer. That's right, Ya Boi Zach. He's throwing it in. Let's see, and got another little picture here. I'm not sure about this first panel. Kinda, I don't know, something looks a little bit off. I'm not sure if the bench in the background is a little tall, or I'm not sure what's going on there, but they're engaged in a fight to the death here, it looks like, and stabbings all around. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Looks like they're in kind of maybe a high school gym. It's kind of an interesting sport to be doing, slashing each other's wrists open. That might be kind of interesting, and then we've got, I actually kind of like this kind of, I don't know if it's a full page or just kind of a panel here, but the gentleman shooting the gun. I actually kind of like the kind of contrast that you see there on his pistol there, and, some of the darker areas as well. That's some kind of, these are kind of the things that Narwhal's kind of known about, is kind of the sort of, I don't know what you would call it, kind of mid-action poses that they have, and that's very kind of fluid and very kind of action-oriented, kind of likes that very much. All right, continuing on. Bear continues on. It says, also available as a bundle or an add-on, and it's called P.O.D, Payment on Delivery. Yes, indeed. The leaders of Earth must deal with the ramifications of a decades-old secret treaty between let's see, how will we describe this as how are we going to put this, mid-20th century, superpower in Central Europe. Yes. In an alien empire, when the aliens arrive on Earth to collect payment, holding up their end of the agreement. Yes. That's actually kind of sounds kind of interesting here. Payment, it's called Payment on Delivery. P.O.D. And what was it? I'm sorry. Yes, it is going to be a black and white 24-page black and white comic book, and some neat stuff there. Actually, this gosh, I actually wish this might have been in color. This would have actually looked a lot better in color, I think. Kind of the same aesthetic as what was it called? Earthbound. The first book from Narwal there. We'll talk about that in just a moment. We'll continue on. It says add-ons. You can do add-ons as well. It's a foreign agent. Better check that out not too long ago. Let's see. Did we do a review for that? I know we did a box open. I'll leave the box opening in the description below. But it was also a very good book. Not as good as I didn't think it was quite as good as Earthbound, but very good. Foreign agent, very good stuff there. Anyhow, gosh, I probably should do a review on it, but very quickly, very good book. Foreign Agent, the critically acclaimed, even by Bear standard, critically acclaimed, 190-page black and white graphic novel from Narwal is also available as an add-on. And you see this gentleman here, he's done some hunting out in the woods. Luckily, there was no bears killed in that. Yes, indeed. All right, and another add-on is Richard C. Meyer's Impossible Stars graphic novel. We actually did a campaign review on that, so hey, we'll leave that in the description below. But looks like we got a new page here, and holy cow, that's really come out. Some really good stuff there. Yes, can't remember right off the top of my head who the artist was, but some really good stuff there. Looks like some neat stuff there from Impossible Stars. And they continue, it says stretch goals will be announced. Of course, shoot, it's just one day in, but hey, you guys have made a good bit. Okay, there's 499. All right, let's scroll back up here and kind of go through. Actually, it's if you've ever kind of backed one of your boy Zach's campaigns, he's very economical, I guess we can say. We really only got three items here, so it actually will go pretty quick. We've got the 499 and P.O.D bundle as our featured item here at $40. Actually, that's actually pretty good. Let's see, it's a 72-page book, and I think it was, what was the other one? Oh, pardon me. Pardon bear here for just 1 second. 24 pages, so let's see, that would be almost 100 page, 2 different books, 100 pages total, $40. That's not bad. Actually, that's pretty good there. And it looks like it has, oh, holy cow, that's going to be coming up pretty quick. It looks like it has a estimated shipping delivery date of April 2021. Yes, indeed. Hopefully we'll get out to this 2020 soon enough. Okay. All right. And we'll scroll down even more. It says 499, book 1 graphic novel. So if you just want the one book, it's $25. Yes, indeed. Pardon beer here, I was looking just real quickly. It doesn't look like these are signed, though. That would be the only thing. It doesn't look like these are signed, but, maybe you might add that as an add-on or something like that. Anyways, $25, 72-page from Narwal. Gosh, you can't beat that. And 108 people agree with Bear. And you also, rounding out the collection here, you have the Narzak 4-pack. Ooh, the 4-pack. For $100, it's 4 books by Narwal and Ya Boi Zach. You get the 499 book. You get the P.O.D comic book. Foreign Agent and Impossible Stars. Oh boy, actually, I mean, shoot, Foreign Agent. I think that would be the non-hardcover version. That's right. Beer actually got the hardcover version of Foreign Agent. Some good stuff. Actually came bent in the corner from when the postman dropped it, but that's okay. That's right. And Impossible Stars. Beer did a review on that, and boy, that really looks pretty good there. So, let's see. As far as Bear's choices here, you can't go wrong. I mean, if you just want the book, you get it for $25. If you want to check, actually, the P.O.D looks kind of interesting. We'll discuss it in just a second, but the P.O.D actually looks pretty good. So if you want that, you get the featured option. It's 579 people already checked that out. Boy, there we go. And we've also got, actually, if you haven't checked out Foreign Agent, now would be your chance to do that. It's a good book, very good book indeed. Kind of kind of a one-sitting book. I mean, you're really just kind of there, just kind of just plowing right through it, because not because it's a quick read or anything like that, but just kind of the way that Narwhal kind of does his style and everything. It kind of flows kind of like a good action flick. So might seem kind of like a thick book, but it's a quick read and a very good read there. So Beer would recommend that if you haven't checked out Foreign Agent. Impossible Stars, that would be another one to check out. I don't know if you want to save a little bit on shipping or something like that, and you haven't already got Impossible Stars. Maybe check that one out. $4.99. P.O.D. P.O.D. actually kind of looks like the better book here. Actually, I forgot to be honest. The other than it not being colored here, payment on delivery, and that was where the people of Earth are visited by aliens, and they have a treaty with the Central European, mid-20th century Central European country, which will remain nameless. And so that actually kind of looks kind of interesting. I would actually kind of want to check this one out. The only thing, not that the $4.99 book is bad or anything like that. I think it actually might be kind of cool, but when they kind of mix up the how would you kind of describe this? Kind of the different kind of themes or different genres, I suppose. So one of them, we kind of got an alternate history. The other, we've kind of got kind of a slasher flick as well. And just kind of reading this, Bear would kind of put this kind of more in kind of a paranoia thriller. Yes, indeed. So that might be kind of interesting, but there's not really a whole lot of meat on the bone for Bear to kind of go through and kind of figure out what the book is about. Actually, you would want to. I don't know. You'd probably want. It feels like they're kind of taking the exciting part out of it. Actually, it would be kind of neat just to see the alternate history with kind of a U.S. and Soviet Union fights in the 1980s. That actually would be kind of your hook there. This kind of comes well after the hook and, kind of deals more with kind of the sorts of homecoming and sorts of stuff like that. And, I don't know. I guess that kind of would make it kind of interesting and everything. But I suppose it's supposed to be modern day and the alternate history, but you know what? You could probably do this kind of. You wouldn't even have to do an alternate history. You can just kind of do kind of a I don't know, a Midwest town, let's just say, and you've got all these war veterans from all your different wars that's been going on, your Iraqs, or your Syrias, or freaking what is it, Afghanistan or whatnot. Yeah, so got all these people coming back, and they're kind of taking over the town, and you'd still have the kind of conflict between the older generation and kind of the younger generation. So there's a lot of kind of current day things that are kind of going along with this, but I don't know. I suppose the alternate history would be kind of interesting. Maybe we find out some different things. Maybe this is the only town in the U.S. Who knows? Some all kinds of possibilities that are going on here with this one. But anyways, I tell you what. Actually, the P.O.D. just kind of the concept alone just kind of seems a little bit better. A lot of times you're just trying to go through concepts, trying to just trying to sell books and everything, and you want to do the sort of, the high concept variety rather than kind of, I don't want to call it mundane, but, it seems more kind of subdued, I suppose. A little bit more subdued than kind of a alternate history ground war that would be kind of interesting to see. I'd actually kind of like to, especially with Narwhal style, kind of see kind of a alternate kind of war comic, I suppose. Yes. But anyways, kind of deals with, I suppose, kind of horror, and also, like you said, kind of paranoia of kind of the kind of 70s or 80s kind of style. So, yes. All right. Well, I think this kind of wraps everything up here. Oh, I forgot Bear's picks here. Like you said, just kind of depends on really kind of what you can afford and kind of what you're looking for. Actually, I'd probably do the $40 tier because might save a little bit on shipping and everything. And is actually kind of more interested. Check out the P.O.D book. That kind of looks very interesting as well. So, but you know what? We'll check out 499. It just you know what? It doesn't seem like the idea is kind of fully. I'm sure the idea is fully formed. It's just it's a little nebulous for Bear here, trying to figure out kind of what kind of genre or kind of story that it's kind of telling, and you know, the concept as well. You know, so I don't know. I guess it kind of could be kind of like a kind of homegrown Red Dawn, or kind of like a new version of Red Dawn. They made the one with North Korea not too long ago, but that was kind of silly. But you know, kind of having it where we're kind of you know, it would be kind of the veterans, you know, is kind of in the Soviet role. So and the young people kind of taking them on. That may be what's going on here. Again, Bear's just trying to fill it in himself because he's a little bit not sure, but don't let Bear talk you out of it. You know, 738 backers. I don't know, it can't be wrong. So definitely congratulations for both Narwhal and Ya Boi, Zach. That's right, Richard C Meyer. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And of course, you've got 30 days to check it out. So it looks like it's going to be coming out pretty quick here as well, in April. So not too long to wait. So do definitely check it out. If you haven't already, do check out. Oh, what was it? Impossible Stars. Yes, Impossible Stars, and of course, Bear gives his thumbs up on Foreign Agent as well. Very good book. So there you are. Definitely would check out the $40 bundle. Definitely interested in P.O.D. 499. It's interesting. I'm just kind of at a loss of kind of how to describe this really. But you know what? That's okay. That's all right. That's what we do these campaign reviews for. Just kind of go through them and kind of check them out for you good folks. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, all of this talk about 499 and payment on delivery. Bear wants his salmon on delivery. Yes, he does. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Grrrrr. Humans, thank you for watching this video. If you wish to have more, please like and subscribe. And don't forget that bell for notification. It would please Bear very much. You don't want to see Bear bad, do you? Grrrrr.